I'm apologizing now if you can see any type of mess in the background. My room is a little disorganized because I'm moving. Hi guys, today is going to be a video about my Accutane experience. I'm almost done with Accutane. I have about 3 more days left of it. I wanted to do this video because I know that before I started Accutane I was scared because you always hear about the side effects and stuff, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to go on it. So I thought this video would be helpful to any of you who were wanting to go on Accutane or anything like that. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was like how it gets started, or how I got started on it. So I get my bad acne from my mom, and she was on Accutane when she was about my age, how I am right now. And so when I started getting bad acne, she told me, okay, you should go on Accutane. And I was scared. I didn't want to go on Accutane because of like all the things I've heard about it. So I decided that I wanted to do like topical treatments, which is just like creams and stuff. So I did that for a month or so and it wasn't working. So then I decided, you know, this isn't going to work how it is right now. I need to do the Accutane. So that's what I decided to do. So when I first went in there, the doctor talks to you about Accutane and about all the stuff and the risks and the side effects and stuff. And I actually have the booklet that they gave you, that they have to give you, and they have to explain everything in this booklet. It doesn't take as big as the booklet is, but it's the isotretinoin, I don't know how to say it, but that's the Accutane educational kit for female patients who can get pregnant. Because if you're on Accutane, you cannot get pregnant. If you get pregnant, your baby can be really deformed, and it's just a big deal. So when you first go in there, you have to be sure that, you know, you have to sign a consent form saying that you know the risks, you know the side effects, you know that if you get pregnant, there are side effects to that. And then this booklet just has a whole bunch of information. So they give you that, and then they'll set you up with a dose based on whatever your dermatologist thinks is good for your body. And so I started off with 2 times a day. And before you can get your prescription, you have to go online to the iPledge system, and you have to like answer a quiz before you are able to pick up your prescription. It's just like quizzes. It's really common sense questions, like just like about the medicine and what you can and can't do, but it's all pretty common sense. And then you can go pick up your prescription. And I got this was the one this is what mine looked like. Amnesteem 40 milligram capsules. And each month I would get 2 packages of these, and each package comes with, well, I ripped mine up. Each package comes with 3 of these littler packages that have 10 capsules each, and since I was taking 2 a day, this would last me 5 days. And this is what the package looks like. As you can see, I'm almost done. On this package, it has the medication guide, basically all the information you need to know. And everywhere you look on these packages, it says, like here, avoid female pregnancy. Over here, avoid female pregnancy. All on every single tablet in the medication, avoid female pregnancy. It says it right here. So it's really a big deal that you do not get pregnant when you're on this. And just to show you, this is what can happen to the baby if you do get pregnant. It says brain, what does it say? Severe internal defects that you cannot see involving the brain, heart, glands, and nervous system. and severe external defects such as low-set, deformed, or absent ears, wide-set eyes, depressed bridge of nose, enlarged head, and small chin. And then they give you this like picture of what can happen to your baby if you get pregnant. So again, can't stress that enough. And even when you go online to take the test, you have to fill out your 2 forms of birth control, which the first form is always going to be abstinence. Well, for mine it was abstinence and then birth control. Okay, so after you've done all of that and you start taking your medicine, you go in once a month to get like a checkup. And what you do when you're, well, at my dermatologist, you go in, they give you a cup to pee in, and then you bring it back to them and they do a pregnancy test on it to make sure that you are not pregnant. And then the doctor comes in and then they ask you questions if you're feeling depressed or what kind of side effects are you having. So after that, then the appointment was done. The appointments only last like 15 minutes, and you go once a month until your last dose, and then you go a month after your last dose. So when you go on Accutane and you start taking your medication, your acne is going to get worse. It's going to flare up everywhere because your skin is pushing it all out. So I flared up even more on my cheeks, and that's mostly where I had started getting my like major acne instead of just my regular pimples, was like in this area. So that happened to me. And then after like the 3rd month, then it starts going away. So do not go out in the sun because your skin is super sensitive during the time that you're taking this medicine, and you will burn really easily, really quickly. And if you're out in the sun without any protection or anything, then you can get like 3rd-degree burns on your face and on your body everywhere, and I've seen horror stories about that too. So my advice is, what I did is I started Accutane in November, so I wasn't in the sun for that long. So I was on the medicine in a season where I wasn't going to be out in the sun all the time, or like I wouldn't want to be swimming, because I wouldn't want to take Accutane where like over summer break where I want to be at the pool and outside and all that stuff. So find a time that works for you when you want to start it, so that you are comfortable and that you're able to still live your life and you're not holed up in your house. Like, it's cold outside in the winter, so obviously I'm not going to go outside all that much. So that's another tip I have. So some of the side effects are headaches, mood changes, what else is there? Dryness, which is a big one. I was looking at my lips so I can show you guys how dry mine are. I can't remember the other ones, but I know one that I had was my hands got really dry on the tops, and that happened for a while, and then so my dermatologist gave me a cream, and then that healed up. And my face got really dry about, I would say like 3 days after using the medicine. From the very beginning, my lips got really messed up. If you look in any of my makeup videos where I'm doing my makeup and I point out my lips, that's because of the Accutane, and they peel, and you can feel the skin. It sounds kind of gross, but you can feel the skin, so you don't want it there, so you peel it off, and then it's horrible. And the one side effect that I had that was kind of an uncommon side effect that I had to deal with a lot was I had styes, which are like, they're like eye pimples. So they're like down here and up here, like on your waterline and your tight line and on your like inner corner and stuff. And I had a lot of those. I would get maybe like 4 a week, different ones on both my eyes, up and down. So I went back and I said, you know, I'm getting all these styes, and she said, okay, we're going to lower your dose to one time a day. So we did that, and then the styes went away. And then, of course, that prolonged my treatment because you have to get in a certain amount of dosages in order for the treatment to be complete. So then I went back and I told her, okay, the styes have gone away now. So she hired my dosage back up to 2 times a day, and that's what I'm doing now. And so far I haven't had any more styes. So it's just like these periods that your body goes through different, it affects different parts of your body. And I know some people have had really bad side effects. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's been some Accutane horror stories, but I didn't experience any of that, and I don't regret taking it at all. So I took a picture of, before I started my Accutane, I took a picture of my face. So I'm going to insert that picture and a picture of my face after I took, I took this picture like 3 days ago. After you are done with Accutane, my doctor said that there is an 80% chance that your acne will not come back, but so I hope I'm in that 80%. But my mom, once she had my little brother, her acne came back, and then she had to go on Accutane a second time, which, I mean, it's not the greatest thing, but at least I know that the Accutane does work for my skin, even if my acne comes back, which, knock on wood, it doesn't. So I think that is all I wanted to talk about for the topic of Accutane. I hope any of you that watched this video found it helpful. If you have any questions, just leave them down below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I mean, I have been on it since November, so I think I have a pretty good handle on it. And if you have any questions about like side effects or anything, I can always read through this again and give you guys some information. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.